Okay. I gotta keep the images up on this bootleg ass stream. Hold on. Oh my god. Ah.
So, yeah. His
Oh, I
LD
see.
will
I
make him
see.
very usable.
Lids is comparing it to Pestle right now. Pestle BT LD. Sounds like a lot of people like in are jumping on that Pestle comparison train.
Yikes.
Damn, don't say yikes on stream, okay? People can look at this fucking VOD. Okay. Let me just give it a few minutes to drink and have people roll in. Aye. Bum 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 bum. What do you think? I think it was pretty good. Mad that Abyss is temporary again. Fuck that shit, dude.
Are you surprised?
No, but I really hoped for more.
Are you excited for the beginning of the weapon skins?
No. I don't think I'm gonna do it. I don't. Well, I mean, we'll talk about it when we get there. But like, I remember when it first debuted, I was like, "That's pretty neat." And it's like, well, we don't have a finalized pricing here. They might go even cheaper, but it was like I think like $7 plus for a weapon skin. And then I was like, I don't think I'd ever use any of these weapon skins over any of my existing weapon skins. It's like that lightning costume. There's two lightning costumes, and I bought one, and I'm never gonna see the other $37 one's never gonna see the light of day. So hey guys, we're just warming up.
The weapon skins are horrible.
Yeah,
I
think I might pass on them, and I think the final blow is that they give this odd ass gem count. But okay, we'll get to it when we get there. Hey guys, we're just warming up for like a minute or two as people come in. Just here to listen to Mino hot takes. Yeah, that's the point. Yeah. Dude, I'm such a bad employee. Can't believe I'm abandoning work to do this and drinking before my
Don't
shift is
snitch on
over.
yourself.
It's so bad. Holy fuck. Holy
Don't
fuck.
snitch on yourself, dude.
I'm almost done with season 2 of The Wire, by the way. Pretty decent season.
Ooh.
I think people only shit on it because it's so different from the other seasons, right? Like
Yes,
it's the
that's
only...
exactly why they do it. And it's not as they expect it to be some high-paced.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of show.
Yeah, and I'm really okay with the slower pace. I was mentally prepared for that. And I know people bitch, they're like, oh, the docs are a one-off thing, they never come up again. But I'm like,
That's wrong.
But I'm like, it's very interesting to me. But I'm a giant nerd who likes logistics, and
it's world building.
World building. What a shitty. All right.
I hate you.
Oh no, we'll go in a minute. We'll go at the 5-minute mark. I think a lot of people
Okay.
tuned in and then like bounced out immediately before we started.
How far in the season are you?
Like episode 8 or 9 out of like 12
Okay.
episodes.
You got introduced to the Greeks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you already have. Yeah, they're like the backbone of the drug trade. That's why it's so important to get them in context. Because everyone in the town gets it from them regardless. Two factions being really puppeteered. Is that the right word? By just one guy or group.
The Wire? Yeah, The Wire.
The Wire.
That party used function is great to share the clears. Oh, I jumped into the stream late, so half of this slide coverage is going to be fresh to me. Be easier to fill in the blanks. But yeah,
Hash out my ideas for my video.
I had a work call exactly at 1:30, so I jumped in at the second half, just to be enraged at the terrible global first. Is anyone else confused about the timeline? No, they always do it like this. All right, hot take time. Oh, we got 10 seconds. I'm like antsy to jump. All right, well, okay. Let me finish this shot real quick. Main Discord is so 50-50 on Balthier. Everywhere I'm seeing more negative
Everyone is
opinions.
always 50-50
No, well, I mean,
all
like
the
with
time.
RNA and Beatrix, they're very hyped characters. I feel like a lot of people
Because
jumped on them.
they have large chests.
Yeah, and well, VV as well.
Everyone loves VV.
But I'm saying with Balthier, the initial take seems to be more negative than positive, at least in our small online community. Like when I saw it in stream chat, what I'm seeing on Facebook, and like you guys said in like main chord.
I think only people who played Final Fantasy XII can appreciate Baltier. If you never played the game, he's just some guy.
All right, let's start up soon. Okay, the Twitch chat is jumping all over the place. It showed 5 viewers, and then a second later 61 viewers. So I guess this is enough of a warm up. I've had a little bit of alcohol, so I think I'm okay warmed up. I remember I have to go back to work in an hour, so let's not overdo it, Mino. Hold on. All right.
Let's not overdo it. Not
Let's
mine
start
either.
off. All right. Good cop, bad cop here with BC. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's start with the first slide. 3rd anniversary. This is just stating the obvious. We already knew the 3rd anniversary was coming up. Pointless slide. Terrible presentation. That's done. Let's go to the next one. What's the next one? Oh, so again, I'm coming into this fresh because I missed the first half. So BC's gonna recap some stuff for me. I'm only going off the first half of slides. I was here for the big reveal though. Don't worry. So the very second slide is various additions in QL and OL improvements. I'm going into this fresh. So let's see. Party use screen, easily viewed party. Oh, I really like how they lay out the artifacts at the bottom too. That's really nice.
That's real good.
The spheres with the images. This is really nice. This is GL exclusive, right? Or GL first?
Yep.
This is very,
It is.
very nice. I mean, this is even nicer than OO Tracker, because I think OO Tracker doesn't lay out spheres
Power
and the artifacts right away. You have to like click in to examine. But this is very nice, and you know it's coming right on the heels of Tier 20. So this is I cannot complain about this. This is very, very nice. Draw related, daily free single draw moving forward every day. I believe JP got this starting Golden Week last year,
That sounds right.
but I don't know if it was like temporary for Golden Week and then later they made it permanent, or was it once
I
it
think
debuted?
it was always meant to be permanent.
Okay, so once it debuted in Golden Week is like April-ish last year. So we're getting it a couple of months early. You know,
A lot of
daily
months early.
yeah, daily ticket draw. What is that? 3 months early? About like 3 months early. Daily
3 months
ticket
being
draws.
conservative.
Yeah, very, very
it goes more.
nice. You know, you always have a chance to luck in, but it's like a free ticket every day, which is like
More
300,
incentive to log in.
365 free tickets a year. It adds up. It's very nice, and you can choose the banner. So, you know, very on point. You know, all these people who say that JP gets more free shit than GL needs to be slapped in the face. I remember I the last time I talked to somebody who said this on the last stream, where they're like, GL is bullshit. We always get less stream gems than JP
That's
or
a
whatever.
smooth brain take.
Which is stupid because I'm saying compared to a year ago, right? Like you got to remember we're almost a year behind, and they're like JP already has like they had like all these free pulls during like they're like they have the daily free pulls. Where are ours? And I'm like, again, we're 8 months behind. Like you have to compare it to JP 8 months ago. You can't be like,
Yeah.
look at JP getting all the free shit today and GL doesn't have. They're so much better off than us. Everyone who says this needs to be slapped in the face with COVID. And
Wow, that's aggressive.
I have no sympathy for this.
Video
I don't care
sharing
this.
software.
Yeah, COVID. I have no fucking. But like people who say this, like anyone who says, look, people have mathed it out. GL gets more goodies than JP. Maybe if you add up all the stream gems from the beginning to now, we're a little behind. But again, we had a year early pity and all this other quality of life, so like it evens out. JP does not get more free multis than GL. Anyone who says that needs to go back and tally the free pulls from fucking 8-9 months ago and then compare it, not add everything that's already. I don't know. It's terrible take.
Yeah.
Free draw available notification added to the home screen, which is tied to it. Very nice. Abyss-related restricted character screen added. I'm not sure I understand this part, BC. Do you have more context on this? I guess. I guess Abyss restricts teams just like Entropy. So this whole party summary is going to be there. So that
should be nifty.
Yeah,
You can't use
it's just bonus.
It's, all right.
It's bonus.
Yeah,
I'm not going to take it away. GL doesn't understand that JP is the beta version. I think on one Square Enix stream, Joshua said that GL has had more free polls than JP. No, seriously, we've had people who dig into the data. Everyone who knows.
Don't get too hung up on this.
I
think everyone who knows.
Okay, yeah, but I'm just gonna say, I'm just gonna say. The TCC community, everyone who's familiar, we have all the number crunchers. We crunch the numbers. GL 100% gets more free stuff and resources than JP. Not kidding. So Crystal inventory limit, that quality of life for Crystal cap has been increased. Beautiful, because I'm already hitting that, even though I shouldn't. But people have already said that they buy extra refined spheres just to avoid the cap. So it coming early is pretty nice.
I was capped in JP for a very long time.
Yeah.
Crystals, it was annoying for months. So them addressing that now is good. Especially if we're getting 2x cycles, we can farm crystals now and then not have to worry about it really for forever.
Right. And you can save it for Vine Spheres. Basically, I didn't think it was a big deal. I don't really care about leaking on crystals, but I know there were a good amount of more hardcore players in the community that felt like they had to spend crystals just to not cap. Okay, so crystal colors, names added to crystal blah blah blah. I don't give a shit. All right, let's see. New feature elite hunts. This is a GL first as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so exchanged it.
JP doesn't have hunts at all, so.
Oh, right. I keep forgetting. I thought they implemented it later. But yeah, special hunts. We already know this from like the Christmas hunts. It's like a separate shop with increased rewards, blah blah blah. This is old information, and they're finally changing the enemies from cactars. I know a lot of people have been asking for this. I was not one of those people. I don't give a shit if it was a cactar that didn't fight back. In fact, I'm able to auto it because of that.
They never get turns anyways.
Now I have to pay attention. I mean, if that's what makes you guys happy, that's great. I don't know why why you guys are switching it up. It's supposed to be a daily farm. I want to be able to auto it, but. What were you gonna say, BC?
I was responding to a chat question, but I'll just respond in chat.
Anime Hero. Just want to ask for the Divine Summon with Diablos. Will we get point towards the summon boards for the characters as we do it, or do we have to do it at Ultimate Quest? It does not count towards summon board like individual summon boards. Correct? It's its own set of points.
Yeah, it's a different set of points.
Yeah, so Anime Hero is a different grind. It's meant to be a grind for the people who've already finished summon boards. So yeah, you're still gonna have to work on both. Unfortunately.
Let's go.
Yeah, my PTSD when it comes to seeing all the crystals in the gift box bugs me, as seeing a number on it bothers me more than it should. X3, so that quality of life is nice. Yeah, these are all very good quality of lives. I can never complain when they bring QOLs to the GL version, because I know there have been a handful of quality of lives that hit JP first that actually came from GL feedback, and they implemented it in JP first and based off of GL feedback. So this is always stuff that we want. Like the crystal stuff has been complained about in GL a bit too, and I remember one of the questions in the Q&As was, it was like, can we make EXs relevant again? And they're like, yeah, but it's going to be tied to gameplay and power creep. They're like, it's going to be tied to gameplay and power creep, so obviously it's going to hit JP first before GL gets it. So yeah,
we'll get to the Q&A eventually,
yeah.
But I am pleasantly surprised they actually answered things.
Mm-hmm. All right, so elite hunts, blah blah blah, increase temporary rewards, more in the
content.
Yeah. Okay. New feature status badges. I really like this. This is another GL first, correct?
I sleep.
Fuck you. Okay, look it. Okay. This is glamour content that you don't have to pay for. Okay. JP doesn't have this. This is why BC's sleeping. He's jealous. He has to pay for his. He has to pay for his skins.
I never use
and wait. It's not just stuff used in co-op.
You can't collect them all either.
It appears next to your name. right?
Yeah.
So like yeah, so it's like right here they give the example where it's like warrior and then a gem thing. I'm obviously going to use the gem thing because I'm a whale. But like, look, they even put the TCC podcast icon in there. You know, I don't remember I don't remember them
They're
asking.
contractually
I don't remember. I don't remember.
obligated to get that one
I don't
now.
remember. I don't remember. I don't remember granting
Jesus
permission
Christ.
for them to use our podcast logo. You know, in
funny.
the game. You know, how dare they? Clearly, I'm joking, Josh. If you're
Understand,
watching this,
understand.
don't correct us. We're just having fun. But how dare they use the TCC logo? You know, after we sent them TCC sweatshirts that they didn't even wear on stream. You know, like how dare they? But status badges, very cool. Everyone knows that customizing your name and plate is a huge deal. That's why entropy tier plate rewards were so well received. So, you know, an extra addition of badges next to your name, I think very, very cool. What were you? You'll never have enough tokens to own all available badges at the same time,
Yeah,
so choose
so you gotta
wisely.
choose
And that's
wisely.
good because that pushes more
surprised
customization.
They're not gonna add a pay to win, a paid option to get the rest of the stickers. That's easy money. Right there.
I'd maybe pay that, Josh, if you wanted
know,
me to
yeah.
pay like $2
Josh.
for a badge. Like, come on, that's easy money. I'd
Y'all
pay
are
that.
hustling backwards by not making it paid.
You know, I buy all your
Later.
fucking.
Don't make it paid now. Introduce it off stream. Don't say you're gonna make stuff paid.
Yeah, I buy all the stupid glamour shit. I might be drawing the line at weapon skins. I'm really not sold on weapon skins because I'll
I
never.
really hope.
I do not want
Canelo or
my
Francis
characters to
Ngannou.
look goofy. Look, you guys put all this work into. You know, we'll get to it when we get to the weapon skins.
Yeah.
Okay, badges. All right, actual content time. Tomorrow we are getting Divine Diablos, and I'll leave it to the actual pod. There's people in here.
Tomorrow, as in 26-ish hours. So, for those of you who aren't on the same time zone as us, 24-ish hours or 26-ish hours.
Yeah. And a lot of you guys are asking us about the details of this. Did they go over it in the stream? Because why are people
They
still
tried to.
confused about the Divine boards?
Clearly, they haven't watched my video. Right?
No. Seriously,
I
like,
did a
what did
video
they
walkthrough.
say in the stream? Because it seems like a
I
lot of people are
wasn't
still
listening.
confused.
I was
Okay.
already glazing over by this point.
All right, chat. Let us know if they did a good job on stream. I wasn't able to catch it because I was in a meeting, but basically, people are still asking how it
Time
works.
to hurry up and plug myself.
And this is not the place to ask because this is the Hot Takes Drunk stream. Tune into the actual podcast on Thursday where I'm sure they'll go over that in depth, or many of the other content creators like Black Nero. But basically, what was my favorite? We were brainstorming ways to explain this to the layman, and I think my personal favorite was this is a solo raid. Think of it as a raid. You unlock rewards at different tiers. You get increased points if you use synergy, just like a raid, and you just run the same fight over and over, climbing the reward ladder, a single reward ladder, just like a raid. So I like to call it a solo raid. The more synergy you use, the faster it'll go, and Mog Pass will double this. This is completely separate from summon boards, so the completely separate multipliers and everything, and I believe it's mapped out to if you have a full synergy team and Mog Pass, it will take you 75 runs of a Cosmos fight against Diablos to get everything. If you have full synergy team and no Mog Pass, it will take you 150 runs.
And this is assuming your max rank.
Yeah, and God help you if you're running less than full synergy, because then you're fucked. And it'll probably
Pain.
take you like 10,000 runs. Okay, guys? This is more synergy bias. We've been seeing it more and more in the game. You just get used to it. Just run full fucking synergy. Like, what are the synergy characters here? You got like
the worst case.
like
So you're getting a ×4 bonus if you bring six. So if you don't have Mog Pass, and you don't have you don't have any boosts, that's 150 times 4. So that's 600 runs. Oh.
but it is permanent. I think the synergy lasts for
2 weeks.
2 weeks, and then there's like recurring synergy when there's chapter synergy.
Yeah. So when on what's his name, when Eldnar gets a BT and Noel gets his LD, they'll be able to farm this.
Yeah.
Which is a couple months out.
Not
So-
the end of the world, but it is specific farming periods, just like summon boards. So you
It's
could
Cosmos. You can do Cosmos with non-realized characters, so there's no reason not to.
right.
farm.
It's just far less painful if you invest in these characters, I'm guarantee you there's going to be a lot of people investing in
And
these
you're not
characters.
tied to books. So
Oh,
if
yeah,
you've been
yeah,
playing
yeah,
for a
yeah.
while. I'm sure you got ingots at this point.
Right, you're not tied to books, so there's not that sort of time pressure. You can take as many breaks as you want, which is nice. But I know there's going to be pressure to invest in the synergy characters to make the grind go faster. There's already fucking people who are like, I'm going to pull Call of Duty, Cloud of Darkness, so I can fucking farm Brothers boards faster. Dumb shit.
That's 2 weeks energy, bro.
Yeah. Anyways, fuck it. Here's your synergy characters. They're all fucking awful, so good luck.
Youch.
LD boards and LD calls. We need to go over this shit. Let's see. Contain ball, add overtime, blah blah blah.
LDs get buffed. You can use LDs as call abilities. The effects don't stack. You can't have the call ability active.
3,000
call ability active.
3,300 more points. It now takes 8,300 character points to max a character. This is when Black Nero released his fear-mongering video about running short on character points.
Wait,
so
3,300?
That's what I was told.
Just 3,000.
Is that wrong? I don't know why I was told 3,300. I don't.
Just 3,000.
Okay, for.
That was a typo on the Tonberry Troupe side. I incorrected it.
Oh, okay, so it's Tonberry Troupe's
Yeah.
fault. Got it, guys. Take it up with Ink. Alright, so 3,000 extra points, basically 8,000 to max a character from scratch now, when you get 5,000 in an event. I don't know how that will play out with veterans. People in JP who went ham, like I think BC and Fred and stuff, they were...
I didn't suffer from this because I had Mog Pass.
They
So
were...
if you've been going crazy,
yeah,
and you don't have Mog Pass,
yeah,
it can be a little sketchy.
if you're free to play, it's a struggle, and I know that a lot of
It's gonna get
JP
tighter.
people who've been jumping on recently because BT was so hyped, a lot of people jumped on and they're like, fuck it, man, like, I barely have any points for characters. I don't even feel like pulling because I can't even get their fucking boards, right? So, I mean,
so you
I'm
gotta be
saying,
careful.
like, depending on how well you've been investing, it's an extra 8,000 characters for a character from scratch for a... But like if like say Caius is coming, Caius and Noel both get their boards. Oh wait, no LD. Whatever. Down the line, it could be more than like 10k an event easy, or like 15k character points per new event per characters if you haven't been investing regularly. Just kind of take care of your fucking points. Think about getting that $5 Mog Pass. You know, Square Enix endgame is always push that Mog Pass. Okay, fuck it. Anyways, LDs get boards. You can use them as assists. Here we go. 3rd anniversary campaign. This is a great time for new players to start. You got daily free multi-draw for every weapon in the game, excluding LDs and BTs. Once a day. No G tokens, no pities. That's it. For new players, this is great catching up. For old players, this is a lot of power stones. So, you know.
Yeah. So the way it was split up in JP, it was like 1 through 7, 7 through 15, and then the remaining series like
Shit.
Tactics,
Just spilled
Twins,
my drink. Fuck me.
Tactics, Twins. I forget who else, but that's the spread. And try and focus on the banners that you don't have EX for.
Wait, do you think it's spread here too? Did
That's how
they say?
they did it in JP?
Did they say it was
did
going to
in
be
JP.
spread in GL?
They did, but I have no reason to think it won't be. Looks like the exact same thing.
The image and everything?
Yes.
Okay, well, we have no confirmation from the GL stream yet, but if it does follow JP as BC said, I do remember, yes, they split it by series groupings. So, it's not like one banner has everything. They're more focused on like 1 to 7 and then 8 to whatever, and then the games nobody cares about, right? So, yeah, so like, I think you can focus it, but either way, for new players, it's a godsend. For veterans, whatever, it's just power stones. Daily hunts, they slapped a tux on the Gigantor. Gigantor, there we go. We corrected this
Additional
last
daily
time.
missions for
It's
daily hunt
Gigantor.
tokens. That just means more tickets.
More tokens, you mean, right? Or more tickets?
I'm going for tickets.
Last time they said... Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
That's a whole debate I don't want to fucking get into, because I think you're wrong.
Neither do I.
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong, and I hate you. And then
Okay.
free first multi for a free first bunch of free pulls for banners. Did they say what banners were getting free pulls?
They said Caius, Guy, and Baltier. Not Ramses and Machina.
Wait, not Ramza, but Caius and Guy fall on Ramza?
Yes,
That is interesting.
it's horrible.
That's the best way to do it. Because
Yes,
then you...
that's exactly.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. Good job, Josh, because you give them the free pulls on the banners that might get them the BT, and then they have to,
So
go,
they have
back
to go
and
back.
pay full price for the LD. That's good
Yepper.
business. You're all idiots. So Balthier is going to be Ramza BT? I think so. Yeah, it comes out after Ramza BT. Okay, so basically all the Ramza BT banners that aren't actually... that don't have Ramza LD. So very good. Very good. Very, very good.
Yep.
Shit, I spilled some of my drink. Do I re-pour? How much time do I have? I got like 40 minutes. Yeah, re-pour. Okay. 3rd anniversary campaign. One-time login badge. Very good. Limited time anniversary badges are very good. More badges from the Chocobo missions. I wonder if that means they're taking out some of the Chocobo rewards. Login bonuses. Double World of Illusions Carbuncle treasures. Half SP.
There's no artifact thing off, but I don't know why people want that. We have the Mog Pass change. Who needs a...
I need
double
it.
artifact
I
token
need it.
anymore?
I
Oh,
want the
shut up.
fucking double artifacts. Are you fucking serious?
Yawn. I'm sleep.
Oh my god.
The World of Illusions, bro.
Cycle quest double, Cactar appearance double. Like,
Get your crystals up during this. Get your crystals
Why?
up. So you never
For
got. So
what?
you never got to farm them again.
yeah, I gotta hit that new
I-
999.
I know you only got nothing better to do.
Why are you like this? All right, fucking Final Fantasy Portal apps. I don't know what these actually are. I never installed Portal app. Thank you guys for getting me these rewards. It's just extra stuff. They might as
Yeah,
well
thank
be
you.
login rewards at this point. All right,
Word.
Caius Lost Chapter, rework, challenge quest. Caius and Guy. It's basic information. Why am I
Yeah, I
reading
have a lot
this shit?
of FF12. I have every FF12 EX except Fran.
Yeah,
I'm about to eat on this abyss. I'm about to
giant
eat.
giant reminder in the bottom right here that Ramza is synergy for both. Get that 2-week synergy. I know you guys are addicted to
Ramza
synergy.
is very good for those fights.
You guys are addicted to synergy. Just get that fucking 2-week
He is
synergy.
very good for those fights.
Plug, pull that LD, and especially if we get a BT for free. What the fuck is this? Beatback challenge with Pinello. Is this just to introduce Pinello? Was there anything else, or is this...
And LD boards and BT.
Oh, is this Ulti's debut?
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
Ulti's debut beatback with
BT
Pinello
debut,
costume. Very,
Getting LD
very
boards.
good costume. If you are attracted to this costume, please turn yourself to into the police right now.
Please.
You do.
Do
I mean,
society a favor.
there's just so many things wrong with a white girl in a like Arabian stripper belly dancing costume,
Mino speaks for
who's
himself.
like underage in the U.S. You should seek help immediately. And then there's the best banner of the month, Jack CA LDCA. Pull for that. We got more free multis here. I mean, at this point,
Oh, shit.
yeah,
Right,
like 3 more. Look, you cheated me. Let's
Wait,
see more.
yeah.
BT character featured in all 3. There you go.
I'm so surprised they didn't mention the boss rush with Hope. It's so weird.
Is it in here or is it after? Again, the
'Cause
next stream is on the
Ulti's gonna be-
22nd.
Ulti should be synergy for it.
But they only announce things that are introduced in the patch. So if it isn't launching by the 22nd and they need to
Yeah,
patch
you're
that
right.
in on the 22nd. So I'm saying, does that come after all the announced content? If it does, then
Yeah, it does. I
Yeah,
guess.
okay, so there
that's
you
weird,
go.
But I
So-
mean, okay.
they only announce whatever's in the patch. So
Yeah.
Hope
Hope
coming.
delayed. JP is Geo is slowing down. Game's dying, guys. Time to panic.
Oh, here we go. Gallico Master. There's no need to pull for Pinello because Balthier is a cleanser. hmm
Oh no! Don't start that with me, please.
Are we waiting for the Balthier slide to talk about that? Like, you don't want to talk about that now?
Yes, we are. Yes. No.
Okay,
you can go ahead. Into the
alright,
ball
okay,
first slide.
alright, okay,
'Cause
alright.
All Pinello does is cleanse.
Alright, okay, alright. So, tough against, tier 20. I don't know what to talk about. I mean, you get to keep your
Cryo.
fucking...
They're
You
showing
keep your-
Kryl super. Kryl is on a ban. It's a separate event.
Wait, did they not
It's in the
announce
middle.
Kryl being on here on
They
the banner?
did not.
Oh wow!
Did they even mention new? They don't even think they mentioned a new character.
Yeah, they didn't. Very surprising. If things go according to plan, Kryl LD launches with this.
And rework.
I guess no free pull on this one.
Why is there only one event from the 12th of? Wait, when does Jack Lost Chapter start?
Jack Lost Chapter is 11th, so 12th in the U.S.
Oh, that is okay. Yeah, why? That is a great question. Why is there only one? Well, Entropy's on the 19th, so that's something else.
So that's
in between.
that's like
But
a week, right? No, yeah.
that's a week of a gap between 19 and.
Why are
I mean,
you
between-
guys surprised? For the last 2 months, they've had
That's
they've had a 7 to 8 day gap in the middle. In the middle,
Stupid.
you say. Remember, we were fucking arguing about this last month in January. They had a 7-day content gap, and people were
I
saying
know,
dead
but
game.
I say it's dumb there too.
No, but you were like, oh, look, here come all the people complaining dead game. 7 days,
I mean, the game is dead.
No, but you're like 7 days is normal in JP for a 7-day gap
Yes,
in content.
I said it to say that. Oh, why are they slowing global down? They're not. I think JP does the same bullshit. I don't think it's good. I'm just saying it is normal. It's just dumb. And I'm gonna call it out every time.
Yeah, and you know what? My theory is, again, I always said that they align JP releases with GL releases. So, like Sephiroth rework, as Sephiroth's coming up in GL, X-Death BT, as his LD is dropping in GL. Like, I think they do it on purpose. So I think they really want to maintain. They really want to maintain the same distance. COVID set them back a little. I think they're trying to get back on track by having GL be just as slow as JP. They have no interest in catching up. They really want to maintain the distance. So, fuck it. We're getting week plus long gaps in the middle of months from now on, boys. That's just how it's gonna be.
This past week, and then they have another random week in the middle, and they could have sped it up and got phosphorus out the way. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, we could do things, but fuck it.
Wait for Abyss to do it then. That's what they're trying to tell you.
Yeah, fuck you guys is what they're saying. Anyways,
Pretty much.
Tier 20, limited time missions reopened. I'm very glad they addressed this. I think it was the best of both worlds. I know people.
Yes.
I know people are already fucking bitching. People are already
handled
bitching.
That perfectly.
Yeah, no,
Josh
yeah,
handled it
that was
perfectly.
okay.
He straight up said no.
Yeah. This
It
is
was a bug. It shouldn't have happened.
So TLDR, in JP there was a bug that they got all the old tier 1 to 13 rewards again, even though they shouldn't have in JP.
Yeah.
That led to double the gems, and then the producer and Josh said, which is very reasonable, that's too much. That's too much gems to give away. Too much gems to give away at once.
So many ingots.
It's like what? It was like 5
ingots of each color.
Yeah, it was like 60
books.
plus K, right?
It might have been more than 5 books.
Almost,
Yeah,
almost,
65.
almost a full pity. So what it is they're like, look, we're not going to repeat it because that's just too many resources. Too many free resources to give away. But what we're going to do is we're going to split the difference and give an extra bonus to GL. And they explained it well too, because they're saying like the gap between that widened the gap between veterans and new players. And we talked about this on TCC in the past all the time. MMOs, any long running games, they don't want veterans to have too big of a fucking advantage, because then what's the point of starting anew? Like, people are always going to be like, why are there catch-up mechanics for new players? Like, why am I even putting in veteran time? First of all, if you're asking for seniority, you're fucked up, and you're the reason why there's so many corrupt cops in the wire. All right, you don't go by seniority. But the point is, even on the docs, they were like, it's all by seniority. But yeah, like, dog, like, look, if you need seniority to feel superior to people, there's something seriously wrong with you. But the point
something
is
important that Drez asked. I haven't done any of the DE events in the past. Can I plan on getting 60k gems still? Yes. Since you haven't gotten any of the, it's if you have gotten the rewards already, you can't reclaim.
Mhm.
But if you haven't gotten the rewards, you can get a bunch of stuff all at once.
Yeah. So basically, we're gonna get the 15 and 20 rewards and a bonus 18 rewards. Even if this is like a third of what JP got, even if it's like half of what JP got or less, this is fine with me. It's a bonus. Purely, it's a bonus. They only
Yes,
intended.
it's more than JP was supposed to get.
Yeah, they only intended for 15 and 20 rewards. They're adding an extra one just so GL doesn't feel slighted. They didn't even have to do this. So the fact that they did it is very, very appreciated, guys. Because, again, one event giving out a pity's worth of gems is ridiculous. But, no, a lot of props, a lot of respect to Square Enix or slash Ninja Theory for splitting the difference. Oh yeah, see, they say BT character featured, but I don't think they talked about the banner at all. Alright, and then we get the Act 3 interlude short stories. Guys, I would rather them have not...
I sleep. I'm so sleep.
I would rather them have not put this in the game at all. I would have rather them did a GL first to remove these from the game and do something else. Guys, these interlude stories were so disappointing. I read Japanese. I read the interlude stories. They were worse than nothing. I would have rather them given me nothing. It's these still images, updated what, like once every other day or some shit. Hold on, I'm getting texted. Am I being too loud?
He's asleep. This is
Yeah. So yeah. And it gives you zero extra information. I read this. This is like 2 paragraphs worth of text for each chapter. They say like 7 chapters, and this is like it's like the first one's like, I'm Warrior of Light. They're all first-person perspective. And I'm like, I'm Warrior of Light. I'm still fighting, everyone's moved on. I'm fighting Garland in the old world. Wonder how everyone's fucking doing. Blah, that's the whole fucking, that's one chapter. Another one's like, I'm Onion Knight. I woke up in this new world. Where is everyone? How are my friends doing? That's another one. Then you have one from like Materia's point of view and Spiritus' point of view. Then it comes back to Warrior of Light. Or it comes, and then they give Garland's point of view. They give Warrior of Light's point of view and Garland's point of view, and they're narrating the same thing. This is such a waste of time. I would rather this not take up any space on my fucking phone. Like, I would have paid to get rid of this shit. This is worse than nothing. Please. This is... Guys, don't expect anything from this. Okay, so fuck that. And now we're down to the Q&As. Questions and answers. They did a very good job selecting the questions because...
and answering.
Like these were things that people technically care about but don't give away too much. So, blah blah blah, can we have new buff visuals? And they said, yes, we are working on it, but it's going to be a long process because there's so many different buffs, which means a lot of very different visuals. So we're going to be gradually working on it. And just the fact that they're going to do it at all is good news. Alright, because... This is a really shitty part of the game. And then the second one is our EX is getting better, and because a lot of the older EXs, they're just a buff refresh button. They're a piece of shit. Usually you don't want to hit it unless it's your last resort. It feels awful. And they said, yes, we do plan to strengthen EX abilities. We'll probably make it require 10k more character points and like 600 bloomstones or whatever, and you'll probably have to pay for Mog Pass to be able to do it, but at least it is coming, and of course it is a balanced tuning pass / power creep issue. So it'll be JP first, and then when GL catches up, then it'll hit GL. Thoughts about Balthier? We're going to get there soon, Janny Pendragon. Any possible update on Abyss? Oh, this hurt me. This hurt me deeply. Abyss is the only thing I look forward to on GL anymore. Any possible update on Abyss? And this is a very non-answer, because yes, we have a limited time Abyss coming for the anniversary. First of all, limited time Abysses are shit. Thank you. It's a bandage. It's nice, but the FF9 Abyss sucked ass because it was so biased for the banner. This is going to be insanely biased for the banner, we can guarantee. And it didn't have the cool thing that the permanent Abyss has, which is the pseudo-entropy team lockouts, right? Where they had the same fights, but you had to use different teams. That was the fun part of Abyss. The temporary Abysses don't have that as much, and it's kind of just like, hey man, bring Vivi to everything and wipe it out. I'm hoping they do a better job this time, but temporary Abysses are not good. I really pray that they fucking implement the permanent abysses, but now it just looks like Abyss is just a vehicle to introduce GL first LDs, which sucks ass. Boom, 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 boom. Where'd BC go? Did he fall asleep?
Hello.
Okay.
No, I'm here.
Question 4. Could we get a QOL to refresh reload friend support page before embarking on a quest? Maybe favorite friends can appear more often. This is kind of interesting. You know, I never had this problem, but I understand there are a lot of people out there who don't have friends. So I understand wanting to use the same friend over and over rapidly. So, but they're talking about that they're experimenting on ways, like the 6-hour cooldown was balanced around the launch of DFFOO, so they're thinking maybe we'll have a refresh function, but before that we're going to try a reduced cooldown first to see if, if that solves the problem. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this. It's a quality of life upgrade. It's for the better, but it's also like you can have 300. You could have 300 fucking friends.
Whatever.
Yeah, 300 fucking friends.
The JP friend system is still garbage compared to globals, anyways. So
Yeah.
You don't have favorites in JP. Like the tabs are all messed up. The sorting is just all bad.
But it's kind of like nobody is going through 300 fights in 6 hours. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, put the game down.
You're
Go
not
take a
you're
walk.
not using all of your friends up in 6 hours. Like the system works fine of encouraging you of friending people who are up to date and the peer pressure of like friend units and whatever. Like this is a bonus. I don't think it's necessary. This isn't as necessary as changing the buff
I
icons
wish
and
they'd
everything.
put more time to other stuff than this. This is very low on my priority list.
This is just above the interlude chapters when it comes to adding
Yeah.
stuff to the game. Alright, okay. Alright, question 5. Are there any plans to improve co-ops? Because co-ops suck and they tripled the time of the DFFOO stream. Because we had to sit through that awful co-op.
I
Holy
recorded
shit.
myself watching the stream as a test to see if I'd enjoy streaming it on release, and I was yawning like half the stream.
Are there
It was so bad.
Are there plans to include more optional chaos co-ops? First of all, fuck you, whoever asked this
Yeah,
question.
eat a
I'm
dick.
I'm gonna go onto the Reddit
Eat
and
a
look
fat
for
dick
this
right
question
now.
so I
Don't-
know who to fucking
I am
DDoS
going to destroy
with
anyone
my
who wants more.
alternate Reddit guys. Co-ops.
Chaos co-op has been such a flop. The only good Chaos co-op that has happened so far is the one in JP with the Shinryu, the repeat of the Lufenia, where they quote unquote did a new difficulty, and that co-op went down in minutes because there was Chaos in name, but it was shorter than some of the current Cosmos co-ops in JP. So if it's Chaos level rewards but Cosmos level time, cool. But if it takes as long as a Chaos fight, it's not like you can't finish it in minutes. Like that JP co-op, I can finish it in 2 minutes. If that's the Chaos co-op, cool. But if I'm spending 10 minutes on a fucking co-op, hell no.
Yeah, this latest co-op on the stream with this asshole who revives, this is a perfect example. Guys, I should not need to take 7 to 8 minutes on a fucking co-op on average when I pug it. Like that. Guys, what do you call gameplay? Because for me, look, co-ops are dailies. This is shit you have to do or are expected to do almost every day. It should not take a better part of an hour when you run your 5 bells, okay? Fuck you. This is a mobile game. I play on a fucking toilet, and I don't have 45-minute shits because this is I miss co-ops, the old co-ops that you can burn through 5 bells in under 10 minutes. That's the perfect amount of daily grind. That's the perfect amount of making me get onto the game and refreshing my friend support so my friends can see it. Okay? Like, there's all these people saying, I wish I could play 30-minute fights with my friends on DFFOO. Look, play another fucking game.
Play a real game.
Yeah, play a real game.
Play a real game, bro.
Play Smash Brothers. Play Rainbow Six Siege. Play Modern Warfare.
Fucking Raid Shadow Legends.
Play,
I don't know. Just
yeah,
keep
dude,
up
guys,
there, bro.
stop. Don't,
Come on, go raid in Final Fantasy 14.
I hate you guys.
Play Fortnite, bro. Go play Minecraft with your boys.
If
See how
DFFOO is your first choice when it comes to spending time with your friends, there's something seriously wrong going on. Guys,
y'all
stop.
need a life. Y'all need a reality check.
Co-ops need to be 1 minute tops if it's a forced grind. Stop. Okay. What was the fucking answer? It's probably in looking at ways to improve
I'm
co-op.
sure people are laughing about it, but that's really how I feel.
We are
I'm
indeed
not trying to
discussing.
play co-op. Like I used to say I do my bells daily, but I don't even do that anymore. Like once I get my artifacts from the shop, I'm done. I just haven't been playing the past couple days. I have good perfect artifacts everyone, so I just put the game down.
Guys,
And it feels great. I was playing Tomb Raider. I was playing Devil May Cry. I was playing other shit. I was not playing this game, and it's fine. I don't want to live on this game. I know. Read a book. Listen to an audiobook. Or something else, y'all. Clean your room.
Can't you just talk to your friends? What have we become?
Talk.
What have we become in this
voice chat.
in this age of technology? In this age of technology, where you need to do forced mindless busy work to make your friends hang out with you. Like, what is happening in your life? I'm glad they gave a non-answer for this. We're looking for ways to improve
Infamous
it.
Element. You said this guy is asking a lower time on calls, but he also asked about chaos co-ops, and I said before this that if it's chaos co-op in name but it doesn't take a while, I'm all for it because that just means more rewards. But if it is a 10-minute co-op, then no, absolutely not. When I say chaos co-ops, when I say chaos co-ops, I mean long co-ops, right? I see why you could conflate the two, but let me make sure to separate them. If it's a chaos co-op and it's short, fine. If it's a chaos co-op and it takes 10+ minutes, hell no.
Let's be real, guys. The only point of co-ops at this point is for other people to show off their BTs. So
And to farm artifacts.
I'd rather fucking do the World Evolutions at this point. But anyways, to answer Infamous Element, so they're saying, we are looking for ways to improve co-op, or indeed discussing the turn timer length. Since we're still discussing what a good timer length is, blah, 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 blah. I don't give a shit. The point is, if the only implementation is to I don't give a shit if they cut the timer down. Even if you play with, like, friends, and you guys are all taking your turns instantaneously. This current co-op is still, like, 6-7 minutes, like, unless you optimize for it. Like, no, this is a shitty length. I don't need the boss to revive at full health again and take it down again. Like, why? What is the benefit of having the fight take this long? What is the benefit of the boss having so much fucking HP? So I can see the same skills over and over again? Like, you know what a heated fucking arena the last couple of weeks of co-op has been, because they're all been, like, either launch co-ops or like lightning turnstile co-ops. Like, come on, nobody likes that shit. Nobody likes that shit. And then we found out recently, scientifically, that the host the host has speed preference. So if all speed is tied, the host gets to go first. So it's the host showing off their fucking BT. Like, stop. I'm done. Okay, like, fuck co-ops. I barely tolerate them as it is. They're here to, peer pressure people into pulling weapons because they see other people and how powerful their other fully built weapons are in fucking synergy bias. It's for the weak mind. It's stupid. Any thoughts on adding quality of life changes purchasing in the armor token? This is very welcome. We always talk about how shitty the armor shop is. I think high armor plus. No, just high armor. You can buy the weapon. It'll say you have the weapon, but you still have the option to buy the weapon. The armor. I'm talking about the armor. Armor shop sucks. Any improvement is good. Are there any plans to add remaining turn counts for buffs and debuffs? UI issue. Yeah, that needs to be fixed.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, all right.
They did a good job answering these questions for once. I expected a 2 out of 10 response, and I gave them like a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, Deanna is right. Art and Chaos co-op grind was awful, and people want that. It was so awful.
There are people who want that shit still. They're like, I want more, and I want to just.
And it's like they cut it in half for GL, and a lot of GL players were already complaining. It was actually double that. Like, nobody wants that. Like,
I'm pretty sure that's what made Slide quit the grind.
We've lost community players.
We lost people because of that co-op. Who?
I hate all of you guys.
If you want long co-op, you're not my friend.
Alright.
See you in the street, I'm kicking the shit out of you.
Alright, blah 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 Balthier. Blah 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 Balthier. Okay, hold on, where's the right slide? Here's the right slide. Okay, so Balthiers are GLLD first. Where do we even start with this? Okay, to start with this, for people who weren't here earlier, this is the most backlash I've ever seen for a bonus unit. All over Discord, all over social media, there's more people who seem to be underwhelmed by Balthier than anything else. So
'Cause I don't think people played Final Fantasy XII. It's not a very popular game.
Square Enix, you guys fucked up. Your one job was to put tits on your GL first.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of viable options. You should have known this. Titcell, you should have known this. You should have known better.
But they needed to sell a new costume.
You should have known better, Square Enix Joshua. You are on the subreddit every day. And when you look at Beatrix's infographic, literally 70% of the comments are how great her breasts are. And that's
Yeah.
all people care about.
Yeah.
You could have made so much more money if you fucking picked, like, who doesn't have an LD out yet? That's a girl. Rydia. Rydia has great cleavage. You could have made 5 times the money if you slapped, like, Rydia on there. Or, I don't know, fucking Selfie? Come on. Balthier, of course you're going to get backlash on Balthier. Oh, Fran! There you go! You could have put Fran on and made 20 times
Fran
the
already
money.
had a costume, bro.
She could have another costume. You guys act like they can't just, like, put pasties
Bro,
over
Fran's
her.
costume.
Just put pasties on her and call it a day. Like, come on. This is, guys, I mean, you guys knocked it out of the park for, like, 2 years. So I guess it's okay to slip on the 3rd year. But, you could have just put Fran in the same fucking costume and made so much more money. Like, come on. Like, this, you didn't even do Balthier right. You couldn't do shirtless Balthier to make that much more money? Like, come on. That's why so many people bought Sephiroth's costume. You guys fucked up. But, let's talk about the kit. Let's talk about the kit. Tides of Fate, LD ability, blah blah blah, removes all debuffs from party, so pure party cleanse. Grants 3 levels of Way of the Sky Pirate, so another instant get rid of ramp up, instantly hit full power. Steals 3 buffs from each enemy, extends it, blah blah blah, and then 100% AoE. Good stuff. So the overhead ability here, plus 50% attack, plus 50% max brave, plus 20% brave damage and HP damage, and then at max stacks, extends effects to party. So here, let me ask you this, BC. How often are you stealing buffs from enemies? How often are these fights buffing themselves? How often?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to it. But if I don't notice it, then it's not often.
Because I'm saying, like, it's the difference between a 3-turn ramp up and a 5-turn ramp up. Sure, it's kind of minor. Or 4-turn ramp up, or
If you really wanted to ramp up fast, you could just see 65, by the way.
Oh, that's smart. How many uses of C65 does he have?
3.
Okay, yeah. I guess you could burn all your C65s if you want to ramp up instantly.
But it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's a difference in ramp up. I'm just thinking about, like, twice as much.
He starts at level 1, so it's 4 turns.
Yeah, like twice as fast of a ramp up if you're stealing buffs, which is like, but it's also like how often does that come up? It's a hard. Do calls count too?
That's a great question.
That's a great question. They must, right? Do they work the same as AAs? Do calls work the exact same ways as AAs? Doubt it. People are saying.
Who knows?
It's
Quest just messaged me saying the Balthier's LD has 150% overflow. If you want to refer to it on stream, so yeah.
Thanks, Quest.
There you go.
Quest, if you guys have more data, just pass it on through, and we'll why did you PM BC and not me? What the fuck? But anyways, so party effect, 50% attack, 50% max brave, plus 20% brave damage and HP damage. Okay, and then on his own,
So
he doesn't
I think
provide anything,
he's-
right? He doesn't provide anything on his own. This is the only party buffs he has.
He has 20% attack on his EX buff.
To party?
Yes.
Really?
Really.
Oh, 70% attack is not bad. That's in the upper echelon for sure.
Time to double check just to be sure.
Yeah, you better
But I'm
fucking
pretty
check
sure.
before you.
I'm pretty sure.
Infamous Element saying, because Raijin, you can call to get another stack for his AoE para. I did not know that. Wow,
Yes.
I'm an idiot.
Yes, you are.
Shaded Mystic says, I think he has a 20% attack down aura, not party
Oh.
up.
see.
Well, while BC is looking that up, let me tell you guys. This is dog shit. We already have a range character who more than gives double these buffs, called Sarah. Okay, so you might as well just pull Sarah LD and skip Balthier. This is a VV size trap.
All enemies attack and Embrave down 20%.
Okay, so he has a debuff aura.
Yes.
And then yeah, guys, skip Balthier, pull Sarah. You know what 50%? That's like what
he's basically a gun dispelling Esna Sarah.
That's like rude aura levels. And remember when rude auras came out and everyone was collectively disappointed?
Auras.
No, they were all disappointed once they saw the actual numbers. 50% attack. That's fucking poo poo. Okay, and then let's not forget no LD boards. What is it? Like 4 hits on his skill 2, 6 hits on his S1. Like these are shitty numbers. All right, what a filthy like you could bring Balthier and his 4-hit skills and his 50% attack max brave whatever, or you could bring an actual support that gives double these numbers. All right, I'm not even reading chat. I'm sure they're blowing up. BC, how do you want to defend this? How do you want to defend this?
Okay,
How do you want to defend this? How do you want to defend?
Who is this character that is bringing double those auras?
Sarah. Sarah gives like 110% attack
gives,
and like
40% HP damage up, 40% brave damage up, 100%. Oh, she does give 100% attack up. 100% max brave up.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, just bring Sarah, guys.
Just bring Sarah. Pull for Sarah LD.
Yes.
No, but seriously.
Sarah LD,
But seriously,
Sarah
what do
LD
you?
power creeps Balthier.
But seriously, what do you have to say about Balthier?
Okay, I'm gonna put it in terms of future fights because that's what I think is important. Balthier is going to be very good on 2 future Lufenias, and that is going to be our Sailor's Lost Chapter, which is another Dispel Orb, which is nearly as annoying as Beatrix's Lufenia.
That's actually a really good point.
Because he is also a Dispeller, you're going to
point.
be able to go back to Beatrix's Lufenia and Dispel there as well. So if you need some help there. I remember Fred, he did this on release with Balthier with just EX. So he's going to be doing very good there, and he's not relying on any debuff. So yeah, he should be a great character for Beatrix's Lost Chapter if you're stuck there. Esna, we haven't had the Theodor's event, which is Chapter 3-1 Part 2. That is an Esna orb, and because Balthier cleanses himself on, I think it's a plus 15 if you cleanse at all. So Balthier cleanses himself on his EX, and he cleanses the party on his LD. That's 2 sources of cleanse that will definitely carry you through that orb. Those fights are very difficult, and Balthier's going to be very good there. So if you're worried about this fight, you're not interested in Theodore, you don't have a cleanse character for that fight, you got potentially a good character there. Also, RCL Lufenia, like I said, is also notoriously difficult. He'll be a good option as well. Because you know what? They dispel you and apply that debuff to you. He'll cleanse it, and then he'll also steal their buffs back. So yeah, that's 2 fights off the bat. He's going to be great there, and he's got an 80. He'll be able to use calls, so he'll have a bit more extra arm of being able to use calls in the party. So there's that benefit as well. His HP attack no longer sucks. His damage won't be. I mean, so it looked like I couldn't tell what armor he was getting.
They said, I think everyone said DPS armor, so like 15%.
So
extra.
Yeah, that would actually let me take it back. That would make the most sense because he doesn't have a debuff.
Attack Keystone, yeah, everyone is saying, yeah.
Well, what is how high does the Unity one let you get?
I don't know.
Because we don't know if Ram's armor was active in that. I made a video on the armors and I don't know how they work. Okay, so he had hold
on, sorry.
Armor is
Levin Revels says also Balthier does more damage than Sarah, who has LD boards. Okay, but
Mino was joking.
No, but Sarah has tits. Okay, so it's not even fucking competition. Go on, BC.
Okay. Actually, now that I looked at he definitely has the DPS armor. He definitely has that. He's stuck with what looks like just 1 HP attack on his hits, so his damage isn't going to be there, but his support is going to be there. He's going to be doing decent damage, and he's going to have the utility. People are already starting to compare him to Paladin Cecil because Paladin Cecil also gives HP and brave damage up. I forgot that Balthier also was able to burst heal the party and overheal them. and holy enchant. So yeah, sorry. I guess he's basically a worse Pestle. Oh, and he's also a worse Pinello because no, he's a better Pinello because Pinello doesn't do as much damage, and Pinello heals and has brave regen, and who needs that? Who needs brave overflow auras, frame buffs? Who needs all that? Yeah, basically, he's basically a gun Pinello.
BC's just he's just shopping stuff for his video.
I am.
Don't mind him.
Ironing out the jokes.
I'm too drunk to continue with my sarcastic review of
Here's
Balthier.
people. No, oh wait, no. Furry Tractor System agree.
Right.
Here's people to compare him to Pestle. Why not use both? Thank you.
Anyways, fuck it.
Use them with Pinello. You can use them with all of them.
I was gonna run this bit run this bit longer, but I'm late getting back to work. Holy shit. Anyways.
Oh yeah, it has been exactly an hour.
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna wrap this up soon. My quick hot take is that they're getting better at not making GL firsts OP for months.
Yeah, I think that's what people's standard has been set to.
Yeah,
and looks like he's just a normal release.
Yeah, and they're reining it back. I think what they're doing with GL first, like VV and now Balthier, is that they're a little better than average, but they're not going to last you until the next
what they're doing is making restrictive fights easier.
And they're doing a very the way that LDBT and the way that they set the system up, it's easier to hold these GL first back. No LD boards and no rework means that when they come into JP, they're going to be far stronger. So what it is you can pull for this early, and then you can benefit from the rework later, or you can pull later because the rework is significant enough that it's like a whole new tuning pass. It is like a whole new fucking tuning pass, right? Like literally no rework, no LD boards. So they're doing a very good job where Balthier looks like he'll be pretty damn useful.
He'll be useful.
He'll be pretty damn.
Vivi helped with DPS racing a lot of Lufenias, and he helped with Zonde's Lufenia, especially with that dark damage. And that Lufenia was very restricted.
Right.
So just on those merits alone, Vivi's been very helpful.
Yeah, exactly.
He hasn't been broken. He hasn't been carrying anybody through things.
Agreed.
But he's been a substitute to help people get through potentially restrictive content. And I'm telling you, a lot of people are not going to pull Sayador because nobody likes him. Balthier will be your MVP on that fight, just like Vivi was an MVP on Zonde's Lufenia.
I think I think so. And BC speaks a lot of truth to Infamous Element saying having Balthier is good because there's more options to tackle Lufs in the future. First of all, he said Luffy, which I disagree with. Do we have any mods in here? Can you guys time him out for a second? But
yeah, let's get him out of here.
But what is the with the GL first and stuff? They have a lot more systems in place to not make them out of control and to make that the release GL first without breaking the game. And what it is exactly what
has rotted people's brains.
Yeah, exactly what Infamous Element says. It's more options. What it is more options. It's not like he dominates so hard he takes away options like Aranea, where it's kind of like, hey, if you're not using Aranea or Saw's 35, you literally have less options. It's basically an extra option, an alternate route you can take. I feel like these auras are above average, in my opinion, as in not full support. He is the
first brave damage up aura.
Yeah. It's not like it's obviously full supports are going to have better, but this is extra on top of his kit. And
he has good brave save. He's got a lot of good stuff going for him.
It adds
he's an aura HP damage up.
Yeah.
The only person who has aura HP damage up plus 20 right now is Charlotta.
Yeah, and it adds an extra dispel option. It adds an extra range DPS option.
Extra Esna option.
Yeah, and it's just extra options. It's very nice.
Permanent aura, yeah.
And I think we talked about this before on TCC. It is nice that a GL first has party utility, so you can kind of throw it into a third slot wherever. Like Balthier could be a third slot and be no problem. Bring the extra damage, bring the extra supplemental auras that can't be dispelled, as an overhead that's always present. Very, very nice. Nothing screams fucking broken. Like there are some loudmouths in Discord who are like, plus 20% brave damage and HP damage means he's broken. That's an early pestle. Guys, no. We have other units who can do the same.
No,
Obviously, he brings a little more with it. But the point is,
yeah, we don't... Well, no one else does brave damage right now.
Right. But it's just, it's not like that can't be substituted for, huge amounts of attack or Imperil Enchant.
And obviously, you don't need them.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm saying, like,
Been done with that.
what I think is with Vivi and with Balthier, what it looks like is they've gotten so much better at balancing GL first.
Yes.
GL firsts they're a good pickup. They're a very good, useful pickup.
Good pick.
They're an extra option, but you will not be super hurt if you skip them. And they're not carrying people. So very, very good option. And I'm actually undecided. Like, it's a very interesting kit.
You know.
What?
Uh-oh.
Sorry. Did I say something? What happened?
I cut out for a second there.
Oh,
I think.
okay. Anyways,
Yeah, continue.
everyone else is going to take a much harder look at Balthier throughout the week as he comes
no, they're
out.
not. They're all polling. Y'all are all polling.
Yeah, they're all idiots. I'm sure every fucking should you pull is going to be super hyped. But honestly, from super veteran analysis, like, I think he's going to be an above average pick, but he's not a carry. He's not going to be carrying people through shit.
No, not
At
in the
all.
slightest.
At all. This
But
is
he's
a
going to be helpful.
Yeah.
In what is probably going to be Hell Lufenia V2.
Yeah, it's like a very
That
good,
is-
very good supplementary character, very good all-around character, not a fucking carry. All right, not an Aranea, not a Beatrix. You know, don't be ridiculous. Let's wrap this up fast. Hang on.
Place. You good? Abyss, Balthier. It's going to be the FS12 of this. People are there's a lot of popular, at least popular-ish Final Fantasy 12 characters. We're getting Penelo LD later in the month, so she'll be obviously helpful here. Everyone and their mom pulled Bosch. Vaughn was a 2-week synergy. Ash is trash. But Penelo, Balthier, Vaughn, Bosch should and Bane and Gabrant, yeah. So I'm pretty sure everyone has a bunch of Final Fantasy 12 characters. So this one should be a breeze. I mean, if the fact that you can boss through all of it, unless they decide to throw in some double HP dumps just to screw people over, but I don't think that'll.
Brave dumps.
Sorry.
And then
Force habit.
yeah. What to add on to
Yes,
what
Franix
BC
is
says? Oh yeah, Franix. I forgot.
I hope she's on the banner. I don't have her EX.
Temporary abysses I'm not a fan of. I don't think they're as well designed as the permanent abysses, but I'll take what I can get. It's all extra.
Yeah.
These terrible puns. A lead to the thick of it and stroll in the woods. I'm blaming.
Pretty bad.
I'm blaming Josh for this.
I'm blaming Inkwelder.
This has this has Josh written all over it, and Josh and Ink talk a lot too, so you might not be off. This is
I can guarantee.
he couldn't he couldn't wait to point out the puns on stream. Like, you couldn't just let it fly. You couldn't just read it. You had to
chomping up a
just
bit.
point out like.
Also, hats off to Glacy for not spilling the beans early.
Also,
she definitely was about to.
This abyss was a monkey's paw wish. I fucking said I wish there was more abyss. Not only did we get a temporary bullshit biased abyss, but we also got normal and hard difficulties, so I have to go through this twice now. Why even have the quality of life of running it on hard and doing
It's
it
accessible to newer players.
I hate it, and I hate them. And then here you got your LD weapon. I guess it looks cool.
Why am I being blamed? Ink is here.
Why is Ink here?
Because you are a dad joke in human form.
Yeah, your level 80 for Balthier, as BC was saying, is very nice. Early 80 means more viability because you can use calls. It's a big deal. It's a big
costume
deal.
is pretty fresh too. I'm gonna cop that.
I guess. Again, I really, really, really hope. I really hope that all the Balthier bashing is true right now, and a lot of people pass on his costume and pulling on him.
They're not doing they're liars.
Because Square Enix needs to learn a lesson. Square Enix needs to learn a lesson. Okay, this is what happens when you put a Final Fantasy Tactics character in. Okay, nobody wants.
By the way, this whole headbutting and clashing is usually what happens when a character releases in JP, and people have no idea how they work. So the hot takes are I'm used to it, but you guys aren't normal, so you don't know how to rein in your hot takes. So,
Nobody.
I'm watching. You're gonna end up in the next tier list video. Don't worry.
Nobody likes Final Fantasy Tactics. When will Square Enix Joshua? When will Square Enix Joshua learn? When will Square Enix Joshua learn that all the people asking
Go
for
to the next
more
slide. You need to go
Final
back to work.
Fantasy Tactics are the
Next
same
slide.
7 people being vocal? I hope their sales tank. How
That
dare
gun
they
looks
put?
trash, though.
How dare they put another Final Fantasy Tactics character
Next
in here?
slide.
I hope this bombs and they learn their
Don't
lesson.
say I didn't warn you.
Next slide. Okay. So we get our next GL first. Golden Cactar gun, Cact gun. I guess if I see any Balthiers running this in co-op, I'm disconnecting. Um, why do people want goofy weapon skins? They put so
Yeah,
much work. They put so much work into designing 1535 EX and LD and burst skins. So much work into giving us cool guns, and then they literally slap an enemy model into your hand, and you're gonna pay $7 for it. Like, you guys are ridiculous. You're what's wrong with capitalism. This is why.
Yeah, these are trash.
America is
I
gonna.
folded inwards with cringe from watching
This is why. This is why China's gonna take over in the 21st
the
century.
man with the cat gun.
Like,
All right, that was bad.
like if you guys pay money for, they didn't even add a new graphic. This is literally an enemy graphic in your hand.
They trolled everyone with the
this-
first character you see was Vincent. I felt insulted because
This-
they put Balthier, which was someone I didn't guess, and then they had Vincent and Laguna, which are characters I did guess, right next to him. I felt insulted.
There's no effort put into this weapon
Imagine
skin.
Slide using the Cactuar gun.
They took
I
an
mean,
existing model and put
yikes.
it in your hands. Josh
Yeah,
only
that's-
did this
that's
because
beyond lazy.
Josh only did this because he keeps being asked where are the cactars because there's some people find it rare. What were the huge fiasco where it's like hunt 5 cactars and people are like, this took me so long because cactars don't appear. He did this so he'd be like, cactars are in your hands. There you go. There you go. You guys pay money for this. I'm unfriending you.
Yeah, Better not see that on your friend Balthier, bro.
Thank you for watching. Time to get back to work.
Get back to work.
Like, is there anything else to add, BC?
No. Oh, they didn't mention 10 tickets. No, they didn't mention Auto Plus, which I would have assumed they'd imagine, so it's probably not coming. And no easy wave restart. So yeah, none of that good stuff. You'll be pressing buttons to farm Divine Diablos probably.
All right, this is our
Trying to be a domer.
the biggest hot take we're gonna have that I'm sure is that Balthier is above average. That's it. I think
I'd agree with
BC.
it.
Yeah, I think BC and I agreed on that. I think that's going to be our hot take. I'm sure a lot of people are going to refer back to
even
this.
hot.
We could be wrong. No, I guarantee you, every single YouTube
That's a
content creator,
lukewarm take.
every single YouTube content creator and SYP is going to gush about how good Balthier is and how he's a must pull. I'm telling you right now, we're going to be the odd ones out.
I think
We're going to be the odd ones out. We're going to be
I
the
think
odd
that
ones
was a
out.
hot take.
No, we're the fucking hipsters.
We're gonna get to test people's analytical skills.
People think they're going to say that's average. Oh no, let's see, guys, cuz
Yeah, I think that was the hot take that I also do not agree with.
what is Beatrix LD below average? Beatrix LD is a mistake. It is a it is a blight upon nature. Like how
A
dare
calamity.
they introduce Beatrix LD? Beatrix LD, like the only reason I'm happy Balthier is even the GL first LD is because it makes Beatrix look even worse because now we have a more viable dispeller. Beatrix LD.
Yikes!
What is that? Like let's
I mean,
put
well,
follow-ups. Let's put
Beatrix doesn't heal. Beatrix doesn't heal. Balthier doesn't heal. Balthier doesn't negate HP damage. But as a dispeller, yeah, he's leagues better.
yeah, like let's make
Better
her
auras,
LD.
too, actually, doesn't he? He does have better auras, doesn't he?
Let's make her
Yikes.
LD do less damage than her EX, and then let's
And he
make
doesn't battery the party.
a fucking debuff follow up based on how many turns Beatrix takes before the enemy takes. Like what is that? Anyways, Beatrix sucks ass. We'll see you guys on Thursday with the B team. Okay, are we done, BC? Can I go back to work?
Sure, yeah. I mean, yeah, go.
All right.
Bro.
See you guys in the Discord.